until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
Drive up? Walk up? We couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat sports. Go Bobcats!
Hello, folks, and welcome back to Bobcat basketball here early Saturday morning, 11 a.m. tip-off time. So we're about right on schedule for the ball game. JV just got done playing Glenrock Herders, winning their game by about 15, and Bobcats set to play Glenrock as well. Here again, this will be a second matchup actually between Thermopolis and Glenrock as they played earlier in the season. Those of you that were watching, they played at the Flaming Gorge tournament. I believe it was the first game they matched up that Friday, and really Glenrock gave Thermopolis everything they could handle in that game. Went into the third quarter, I believe, all tied up, and then Bobcats just kind of went off in the fourth quarter, ended up scoring 29 points in the fourth quarter to end up winning that one by a pretty substantial margin. Kind of ran out of juice, the Herders did there at the end, but man, played really well. Watched them again for part of the game yesterday and against Burlington, I believe, and you know, Glenrock's probably the biggest strength I saw out of them yesterday, something the Bobcats are going to have to be ready for and aware of, is it doesn't matter if it's a missed basket, so they get a defensive rebound, or if it's taken out of the net after a made basket, they're wanting to get up the court and go. So Bobcats going to need to definitely have their transition defensive basketball game on on point today for sure, because Glenrock does like to get out and they like to run. So definitely noticed Brigham Partridge and Casey Sarvey, both for Glenrock, how yesterday they like to turn and they'll hustle down in there. They're big men, so they'll get inside, and then their point guard, Aiden Moulton, he'll be looking for them running down the court as well. So something the Bobcats are going to have to look at for sure. Again, we got this 11 a.m. tip-off. Bobcats went 1-1 yesterday, losing in overtime to the Cody Bronx in a good game there. Bobcats having to fight back from some adversity as they got down by as many as 14 about partway through the third quarter to come back and get it all tied up. Actually took the lead in the fourth quarter a couple times, and then had it tied up. A couple empty possessions late in the fourth quarter to cause it to go into overtime, and then Bobcats unfortunately fell to the Cody Bronx in that one, in that overtime matchup. And then later in the afternoon played Wind River Cougars and beat them pretty easily. I think it was a 50-point game by the time it was all said and done. Cougars just definitely going through some transition period here with their program and everything. So just having a bit of a down year. I think 0-11 now into the season. So, but now Bobcats, I think Glenrock, they beat Burlington yesterday and then lost to Powell last night. And so this is the Bighorn Basin Classic. They actually do kind of a tournament play in this one more than just games. So you have to win all your games on Friday to then have a chance at the championship on Saturday. So this game here is just another game for the Bobcats and the Herders, but the games that the winners of the games yesterday will now play each other kind of in a semifinal matchup, and then there's the championship game. later this evening, so or this afternoon. So with that being said, Bobcats unfortunately will not make it into that. I did get word our Lady Cats did well yesterday, played against Cody. I think they played against the Cody JV in that game, lost that one, and then kind of won a nail biter against the Lady Cougars of Wind River last night, and won that one in a good game for them. So they'll play this afternoon. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll get back by the time this game's over and we get started and get back. I don't think we'll have enough time to get set up and get that game going. So that's kind of where we're at with that one. So good matchup here for the Bobcats. Again, a good test here. See how they come out and play. Last time they played, Cody Bommingen was kind of a little bit of a rougher weekend in that Flaming Gorge tournament, and he's really stepped up big here since the Christmas break. Between Brody and Cody, the big men there for the Bobcats there have really stepped up here since Christmas break. Both of them forced to kind of be reckoned with for both of them for sure. So see if they are able to continue. And then I think a big key to this one after that is who kind of steps in to fill that next role. You have Delmonico Dukes, who's come in and he's played really well. Started on the bench beginning of the season, and then his brother has some things that he's getting figured out school-wise, and then once that's all done, he'll be back on the roster as well. He actually thought maybe he'd be playing in the game today. Unfortunately, if you see, he's there underneath the hoop in street clothes, so not able to play again today, but he's hopeful for next weekend when they start conference play, when we go and play Shoshone on Friday and then play Grable at home. So the boys will finally have a game at home January 25th. So been a long season for these guys on the road. Hopefully you'll get that home game under their belt finally, so that'll be nice. And Glenrock again having a pretty good season. New coach for them in Humphrey, and Huxtable had been the long-serving coach there for Glenrock, and then Humphrey stepped in and is there now. So these boys are very familiar with him. He was the middle school coach and has come up as the varsity coach now, and his staff that was with him at the middle school. So good to see them and how much the team's obviously familiar with them and they're going. So we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back with the WyoToday pregame show right after this and with our starting lineups and tip off at 11. We'll be right back. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on the YouTube channel WyoToday.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones Financial Advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis. When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
All right, folks, and we are back here getting ready to get the starting lineups here. We're looking at the Glenrock Herders right now. They'll be in their purple uniforms, white numbers, and the Bobcats will be in their white uniforms, purple numbers, and then they got the purple and gold going down the side. So be homestanding for Bobcats, and then visiting team will be Glenrock. For the starters here, for our Signs of Sutherland, or our Sutherland's starting lineup is number 1, Aiden Moulton. We're going to do the Star Spangled Banner, so I'll be right back after this.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis. Open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
High Plains Power is a Touchstone Energy cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to bank with your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checkings, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats!
Member of FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 420276.
All right, and now we're back here. Sorry about that quick interruption. I didn't know they were going to do the Star Spangled Banner here right away, so got that going. And so I'll get back to the starters here for the Glenrock Herders. Number 1, Aiden Moulton. Number 3, Nate Bigford. Number 10, Jackson Cornella. Number 23, Casey Sarvey. And number 24, Brigham Partridge. And shout out there to Jackson Cornella. I think I said this last time we played him as well, but he's a grandson of our neighbor, so it's fun to see them go out there and him play. And for your Thermopolis Bobcats, same starters here. Number 2, Zach Hasty. Number 3, Cody Bomagen. Number 5, Ellis Weber, all juniors. And then your 2 senior starters are number 22, Delmonico Dukes, and number 23, Brody Potter. So same starters as we've had since the Christmas break. And to square off here for the jump ball will be Brody Potter and Casey Sarvey. So again, pretty good matchup here between the two teams size-wise and things like that. So like I said, I think a big key will just be how do the Bobcats handle the transition offense of the Herders against the Bobcats. And then Bobcats just still building off of what they've been doing since the Christmas break, at playing really well, and big men playing really well, kind of making everything go through them. Tip is up and will go to Moulton for Glenrock, and they will start. So we are underway here. And Moulton now with the ball, kick over to Partridge, and ball's going to go out of bounds as he tries to get it down low into Sarvey. And Bobcats will get the ball now. A little bit of pressure here from Moulton to the Bobcats. They like to do this extended 1-2-2. Did prove to be pretty effective against the Bobcats. Moulton almost got a steal. That's where he got a lot of his points in the last matchup. And Zach's first shot is up, falls short. Rebound comes to Sarvey and gets it into Moulton's hands. Kick over to Partridge. He gets it down low to Cornella, and then he's going to be fouled on the arm there. That'll be against Cody. Cody being one that did find himself in some foul trouble in that Cody game early yesterday. So that will send Cornella to the line. So still 0-0 here, 40 seconds into the ball game. Empty possessions for each of the Herders here so far, or each of the teams. And first one there for Cornella falls short, no good. Again, kind of one of those things that happens playing these early games. Bobcats chose to go back home and then come back early this morning for the JV game. Glenrock obviously being further. Second one is good. Stayed the night, so they didn't have quite the drive this morning, but they also didn't get their own beds. So Delmonico gets it quick from Zach down low to Cody. Cody gets his own rebound though, goes up and under, no good. Delmonico now comes down with it. He'll go back up, and bam, the ball just does not want to go down. It's just rattling around the rim. Body's on the floor. Dell gets it. He gets it too. Good hustle play by a number of players on each team, and Bobcats come away with it. And then a tough pass from Ellis to Dell. Dell pats himself on the chest, says, my bad, not being able to hang on to it. Usually sure-handed. Delmonico actually getting a couple offers to continue to play football if he chooses to, with a school in Minnesota and Shadder, Nebraska. So he's making that decision on if that's something he wants to do or not. Ball goes down inside to Sarvey. And now Cornella has a head fake there. He'll kick it out to Partridge. Now to Moulton. And Bigford now with the ball for the first time. He had a big game yesterday against Burlington, knocking down a number of threes. Now to Jackson Cornella. He passes up the shot, gets it inside, interior bounce pass there. Now back out to Cornella as he tried to find Partridge there. Kick back out to Partridge. He's going to drive in, 8-foot jumper, too strong, and good box out and rebound by Brody. Now Bobcats off and running. Gets it to Cody, and ball about gets stolen there by Cornella, but Zach able to run it down. Now kind of a 2-1-2 defense here, a 3-2 zone, which played really good against the Bobcats last time. Brody now with it. Oh, nice. I probably should have went up and shot that. Good hands there by, by Bigford as he knocked out of bounds. Dell had a good cut. Brody, I think, had actually a good look at the hoop. Just 1-0 now. Bobcats trailing this one. Zach with his second three is up too strong that time. And Moulton comes down with the rebound. So like I said, they're going to be off and running. Bobcats do a good job in transition defense here. And going to get a hand check there, I think, by Ellis on Moulton. 5:35 left here, just a 1-0 game. Glenrock leading in this one. And oh man, left wide open. Oh man, not able to make it was Partridge, and Sarvey gets the rebound. He's not able to finish, so both teams struggling around the hoop on this morning game. Now down low to the low post. Oh, we're gonna get a travel call on Cody Bomajian. Potter had it, and then did get knocked out of his hands, but still kind of had possession of it enough, I guess, that they wanted to call travel there. And Ellis playing a little full court defense there, get the hands out of Moulton's hand and get it to Bigford. So Bigford now with Dell on him. He gets it back, shot is up, no good. Good rebound there by Cody Bomajian. And now he's gonna bring it up for the Bobcats. Gets it to the corner to Ellis. Ellis thinks about the three, but he drives baseline. Kick out to Brody, it gets stolen by Moulton. Moulton gets it to Partridge. And gonna get another reach-in call there on the Bobcats as Delmonico tries to reach around and steal it there from Cornella, I believe. Ball will come up here to the near sideline. 4:51, no, just a single point on the board right now. Glenrock 1, Bobcat 0. So definitely different than the first meeting that they had, where they both went on some pretty good little scoring sprees. It was more of an afternoon game though too. And try to get a screen and roll there, no good. Zach then almost gets it stolen, but into the arms of Delmonico, who's just running by. He gets it to Potter. Potter gonna go up, and he's gonna be fouled as he's going up for his first shot. And that was Brigham Partridge that fouled him. It'll be his first, team's second. Oh, team's first. That'll send Brody Potter to the line. First one for Brody is up and good, so Bobcats finally on the board, ties it up 1-1. 4:37 left here in this first quarter. Bobcats not used to going on these long spurts of no scoring, so it's just a little bit of adversity they have to fight through here. And like that, Bobcats take the first lead 2-1 with 4:35 left here in the opening quarter. Moulton now with the ball, passes it up to the top. Here to Partridge, now to Cornella. Cornella now gets it out to Bigford. Bigford shots no good. And rebound there by Potter. Potter goes to just try to throw it, I think, to Zach, and he just throws it out of bounds. So those are kind of those empty possessions that I think the Bobcats kind of struggled with yesterday as well. Oh, now here's a steal by Potter. He gets it back. He's off to the races now. He's getting a chance for a dunk and dunks it down. Throws one down. So all 4 points. So again, both Cody and Brody kind of having a dunk fest yesterday in the Wind River game, and good to see Brody. That seems to get the Bobcats fired up. And 4 minutes left here in this opening quarter. Bobcats take a 4-1 lead, get it inside into Sarvi. Ball goes out of bounds. Off the Bobcats, so Herders will maintain possession. Looks like Moulton will take it out of bounds for the Herders. We're gonna have Talon Humphrey and Coulter Lewis check in. They'll come in for Cornella and Partridge. Again, there are JV games going on in the back gym, so you'll hear some inadvertent horns or whistles going that are not attached to the game that we're on. Moulton now with the ball. And Cody with a good steal as they try to throw a skip pass over the top of him. I mean, good underhand pass there. Del Duke's left hand up and good. Man, Del has gotten so good at just transition buckets like that. And even like a late pass like that, he's able to just kind of handle and go up for the bucket. Moulton will drive in. Looks like Bobcat's going to get another hand check foul here. That one's going to go against Brody Potter. So luckily, so far out of the 4 fouls, it's all been on 4 different starters. Zach being the only one not fouling out of the starters so far. Bobcats lead this one 6-1. Moulton now with the ball. He'll get it to Sarvi. And now Humphrey with it. Hand off to Moulton. He's going to drive in, spin move, up and under, and good for a bucket. Good patience there after he kind of did the spin move, didn't have good control, gave a little head fake, got some people in the air, and then went up for the bucket. Zach Casey with it now to Ellis, to Dell, now back to Ellis. Cross court to Delmonico. Looking for that short corner or high post, and over the top to Dell. Dell's going to cut in. Nice pass. Oh, going to get a travel call there. Couldn't hang on to the pass, but it was a great pass there for Delmonico, finding Potter cutting. Probably had a little heat on it too, it looked like. And it looks like we're going to get, ball's in play. We were going to get a timeout, but not fast enough. Bigford now with it to Moulton. Moulton now with it, going to drive in. Kick out to Bigford. Bigford's going to step in. 3 is up and good. And just like that, ties it up at 6, and Bobcats are off and running. To Hasty. Hasty now with it. Oh, tries a tough pass, trying to find Cody down underneath. Moulton gets the steal, and then, like I said, they're off to the races. Tries to pass it up ahead to Humphrey, just a little too much heat on it, and not able to hang on to it. And with that, the Bobcats are going to get that timeout. We'll do the same. 2:17 left here, all tied up, 6-6 in the opening quarter. It's Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO. We'll be right back.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WyoTees makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WyoTees has them. WyoTees of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WyoTees is your go-to for all things apparel. WyoTees. Express yourself.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry, and this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to pop, lock, and drop it.
Pepsi Wild Cherry. Go ahead. Get wild.
All right, and we're back after the timeout, all tied up here in the first quarter, 6-6. 2:17 left in this ball game, or in this first quarter. We got Ellis Weber with the ball here to start off. Drives through, tries to kick it over, and we'll either get it over and back or a steal here. Gonna get over and back as Zach does the right thing, chases it down. Gets his hands on it there, and so over and back by Bobcats after the timeout. Tough possession there. And so ball will go underneath the hoop for the Herders. Moulton with it now. Looking to get it into somebody's hands. Good play there by Welch as he had checked in for Potter, so good hands there. A tough pass for Moulton to try to get in. Now Ellis with it. He'll pass it up to Zach. And now back to Zach from Weber. Back over to Weber. And crossover, almost lost control of it, but able to hang on to it. Gets it to Zach. Now to Dell. Oh, Dell looking again, finding Brody Welch. Brody not ready for it. Number of passes there that Dell's seen. Shot is up, no good for Humphrey, and rebound there by Zach. But man, Dell's found those interior guys pretty good here so far, and they're just not able to hang on to those passes. Ellis with it now, cross court to Dell. Dell to Zach. None of the outside guys really looking for their shot. Cody Bomagen drives in, shot is up and good. So again, got him going here. And now ball coming down fast for the Herders. And Bigford gets it down into Moulton. Ellis has done a good job so far on him. Pass over to Humphrey. Good defense there by Zach. Ball goes out of bounds, stays with the Herders. Under a minute left here in this opening quarter. Bobcats lead 8-6. Bigford will take it out for the Herders. He'll get it to Moulton. 55 seconds left. Moulton here setting up the offense for the Herders. Gets it down into Sarvey. Sarvey gonna drive in. Not a lot of resistance there, but shot is up, no good. Good rebound by Delmonico. He muscles it away, and now Ellis Weber with it as he just crisscrosses in front of Sarvey as he's trying to chase him down. Kick over to Zach. Now cross court over to Delmonico. Delmonico gonna drive baseline, cuts through, shot is up, and then looks like he's gonna call a foul on Sarvey on the shot. That'll send Del to the line for two. They're gonna say got him on the arm as he went up. Ref emphatically said got him on the arm. I think he saw the Glenrock coach get ready to come over and say something, and so he just wanted to show him exactly what it was. And Delmonico knocks down the first one, makes it 9-6. Second one here for Delmonico is up, and oh man, 3/4 of the way down, rattles out, and gonna go off of Brody Welch as he kind of got sandwiched there by two Herders trying to get the rebound. Moulton now will take it out. He'll pass it into Humphrey. 25 seconds left on the clock here in this opening quarter. Bobcats leading 9-6. Moulton now with it, 20 seconds left. Pass it over to Humphrey. Step in. Oh, sorry, that was Casey Sarvey. Shot that ball. Drive in by Cody. Cody looking for somebody, couldn't find it. Brody Welch gets a rebound, then he goes up. Oh, we're gonna get a foul called. One ref called it just out of bounds. The other one calls it on the arm. I think it was just on the rebound, so there will be two shots saying he was going up for the shot. And that shot for Glenrock down there that was missed on the three was Coulter Lewis. Brody Welch to the line to shoot two. First one is up and good. Not a lot of room for miss on that one. That one was a line drive, but he got it right over the rim and rattled it in. Makes it 10-6 Bobcats. 4.5 seconds left here in this opening quarter. Second one is up and no good as Moulton comes down with it. 2-1 from half court, and no good as it goes off the backboard. So Bobcats lead in this one by 4, 10-6. A little tougher getting scoring going for the Bobcats in the first meeting. So with that, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on the YouTube channel WyoToday.
Gotchi Therapy, Rehab and Wellness, where people find renewed health, strength, and vitality. Gotchi accepts most medical insurance, and the Gotchi Endowment provides treatment to almost anyone, regardless of their ability to pay. With clinics throughout the Bighorn Basin, you're never far away from the help you need to get back on your feet. Gotchi Therapy, Rehab and Wellness, 148 East Arapahoe in Thermopolis. Find out more at gotchi.org. Let's go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back here getting ready for the second quarter as Bobcats lead this one 10-6. And again, it was kind of a back and forth game. First time they played each other, ended up being tied at the end of 3. I think Bobcats went on a little bit of a run, got up on them, and then Glenrock fought back and brought it in even at the end of 3. And then, like I said, Bobcats had a big fourth quarter, scoring 29 in that quarter to extend a big lead to win it. Into the ball game for Delmonico today is Bridger. So Bridger coming in earlier than he has in the past, so good to see him out there. Probably means he had a good JV game. Kick over to Bridger. Bridger looking for a shot and is good. Has been I think he has shot well over 50% from the line for the Bobcats. Hasn't shot a lot, but has scored when he gets in there. So big 3 there. Again, no one really looking for their shot on the outside up until then, and Bridger knocks one down, makes it 13-6. Glenrock just struggling really to get some shots off, but have shot the number of 3s, haven't been able to get him. Sarvey now gets the ball inside. Shot goes up, and he'll be fouled by Brody Welch as they lob it into him. Brody Potter spending a pretty decent amount of time here on the bench as Brody Welch came in for him, and so see how long he'll be down before they sub in for him. That will send Sarvey to the line for 2. That was Brody Welch's first. First one here for Sarvey is up and good. Makes it 13-7, 7:38 left in this second quarter. So you have, second one is good as well. For the Bobcats, you have Ellis Weber, Zach Hasty, Cody Bomagen, Brody Welch, and Bridger Pyle in. Cody Bomagen with the ball now as they had some full court pressure inside to Brody Welch. Cross court to Bridger. Bridger thinks about the 3. He's going to drive baseline. Good dish there to Welch. Welch was ready for it and good. Makes it 15-8. Good play there between those two. Played quite a few JV minutes, so familiar with each other as well. Moulton now with the ball for the Herders. Looking to set up the offense. He's going to drive in. Brody Welch pokes it away, playing good defense there. And now to Bigford. Bigford now with it. Good defense there by Bridger. Bridger gets a steal. Good hands there by Bridger Pyle. And he's running up. Gets it to Zach Hasty. Zach steps back 3, too long. Cody Bomagen goes up high to get the rebound. Looks like he's going to be fouled there, I think, by Moulton. And that will be on Moulton. That'll be his second, 6:58. Brody Potter set to come back in. He'll come in for Zach. So we've got our 3 bigs in there with Bomagen, Potter, and Welch. And then Bridger and Ellison as well. And Brady Donna in for the Herders. Over to Potter from Bomagen. Back to Bomagen. Bomagen steps into the 3. 3 is up, no good. Potter gets his own gets the rebound. He turns, shot is up and good. Good touch there on the ball. In and good. And Humphrey gonna bring it up fast for the Herders. Gets it out to Sarvey. Back to Humphrey. Humphrey now gonna dribble in, crossover. Good defense there by Brody. Not trying to do anything too much, just keeps him in front of him. Now Cornella with it, drive in the left-hand side. Backdoor cut there. Ball goes through Sarvey's hands. Hustle there by Brody Potter. Tough left-hand touch pass up the sideline. Good pass there from Welch to Bomagen, and then he's going to be fouled on the head going in for a layup by Cornella. That'll be his first, I believe. Yeah, be his first. 6:17 left here. Cody Bomagen to the line for 2. 17-8. Bobcats lead this one. 6:17 left in the second quarter. First one is good. And Nolan Collins will come in for Ellis. Now 10-point lead for the Bobcats. Second one here is up and good as well. Make that 19-8 now for the Bobcats over the top of the Herders. Humphrey now will bring the ball up for the Herders. And Bobcats can go an extended 1-3-1. And good trap there. Looks like we're going to get a foul called, though, on that trap between Nolan and Bridger. Call that one on Bridger, I think. Second foul on him. 6:05 left here. And it looks like we're going to get a timeout as Bobcats change their defense in that 1-3-1. Glenrock wants to talk about it, so we're going to do the same. It's full timeout. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Midway operates our 4 showrooms as one location, giving you by far the biggest selection of inventory in the region. Midway has the best buying experience before and after the sale. Our team members have more experience and knowledge to better serve you. Midway's success is based on hard work. Our team members give 110% to make sure you have a fast, enjoyable experience. We have what you need. At Midway, you're not just a customer, you're part of the Midway family.
Hey there, how's your day going?
Frustrating. My car's check engine light came on and they can't take it in till next week. And then Max, our Rottweiler, chewed up my glasses and I'm going to have to wait at least a week to get another pair. It seems you have to wait for everything important.
I know the feeling. Some things seem to take forever to get done.
Forgot to ask, how's your day?
I had to take my daughter into the clinic to have her arm looked at.
Let me guess. You had to wait to get an appointment. What was it, 1 week, 2 weeks?
Same day.
What? Same day?
We go to Hot Springs Health. They offer same-day appointments at all their clinics. Riverton, Shoshone, Thermopolis, Worland, and Basin. You just call the clinic and you have an appointment in a matter of minutes. It's easy and so convenient.
Wow, so Hot Springs Health actually values our time? Thanks for the advice. Now if I could only get a same-day appointment for Max. He hasn't been the same since he ate my glasses. He keeps running around and making a spectacle of himself.
For more information or directions, please visit hotspringshealth.com, your hub of healthcare in the Basin.
All right, and we come in as play after the ad there. Shot is up, no good for the Herders. Rebound from Potter up ahead, or to Potter for the dunk. Throws one down again, and good play there. Both Cody and Brody always looking for each other for that full court play. So good rebound by Cody Bomagen up ahead to Potter. And steal there by Bridger Pyle as he's going to bring it up the far side and get it into Nolan's hand. Bridger a lefty, but he can drive actually prefers driving with his right hand. So good play there by Bridger as well. Potter with it now, gets it to Nolan. Nolan inside to Cody. Good cut there by Cody and up and good. So Bobcats offense kind of coming together here a little bit. Needed about 3/4 of that first quarter to kind of get things going. Now extend the lead 23-8. Sarvy's shot is up and good as he knocks one down. Been a minute since Glenrock able to knock anything down. So 5 minutes left here in this first half. Bobcats lead by 13, 23-10. Glenrock choosing to go to man-to-man here. And tough pass there from Bridger, but Nolan's able to run it down. I think he was looking for Brody Welch at the high post. Brody Potter now. Bobcats just kind of standing, trying to get organized here. A different lineup than they've had here in the past. Welch comes to the ball really well there. And over to Nolan. Now a two-man game. Oh, good slip screen there by Welch. Oh, waited a minute too long. And shot is up. Oh, gets knocked out of his hands, so it goes out of bounds off the Herders, stays with the Bobcats, so they'll run their out-of-bounds play underneath their hoop. And out to Bridger from Bomagen. Now over to Nolan. Again, taking a minute to get the offense going here a little bit. Brody thinks about the three, back out to Nolan. Two-man game between Brody and Nolan. Now over to Brody Potter. Now two-man game between Potter and Cody. Cody steps into the three, shot is up and good, knocks down another three. He's been shooting the ball really well since the Christmas break, like I stated before, averaging 15.5 points in the season. And kick out, good hit there, answered by Coulter Lewis for the Herders. Makes it 26-13, 4 minutes left here in this first half. Bridger with it, kicks it over to Welch. Now over to Nolan. Nolan to Potter. Potter, good left-hand pass into Welch. Welch, as he's going out of bounds, throws it up to Cody. Cody kind of felt like he wasn't going to make it. Rebound there by Coulter Lewis. Up ahead. Oh, tough shot there by Moulton as he was flying down the court. Got a pass from Sarvy, no good. And now we're off to the race again. Cody gonna go in. Oh, he's gonna go through some traffic. Gets it blocked by Sarvy as he was going through some traffic. Moulton now, he tries to go up and gonna get a foul called there, I think, on Welch. Looked like it was about a lot of ball on that, but must be called body on that one. Yeah, they're going to call that on Welch. So let's see, Welch, Pyle, and Collins will all come out. Dukes, Weber, and Hasty all will come back in. 3:18 here. Looks like they called that one on the ground. So Herders will have the ball. Moulton with it here. Kick it out to Cornella. Cross court over to Lewis. Good hands there by Delmonico to knock it out of bounds. Stays with the Herders. Bigford now to take it out of bounds for the Herders. Cornella with the ball now. Top of the key, drives down to the near corner. Now inside, gets it into Sarvi. Gonna get a reach around foul there, I think, from Potter. And that one will be 5th team foul, 3:06 left here, so that'll send Sarvi to the line. I'm not sure why Partridge hasn't been in much. He played really well yesterday, and he's a starter, but I haven't seen him in much. And again, maybe he's in foul trouble. I didn't see that. First one is a miss for Sarvi. And second one here for Sarvi is off the back of the rim. Rebound, Delmonico Dukes. 3:05 left now in this opening half. Up ahead to Potter. Potter going to drive in, tries to hit. Bomagen cutting through, goes through his hands. Weber runs it down. Now we get it into Potter down the baseline again. Potter spin move, left hand layup. Nice move there by Potter. Makes it 28-13. Bobcats 15-point lead. And Herders running down quickly, but Bobcats do a good job in transition. And Moulton's hanging onto the ball. Looks like we're going to get a jump ball there. And ball, oh, looks like we got a timeout first before the jump ball. So because of that, it will be a 30-second timeout. 2:30 left here in this opening half. Bobcats lead this one 28-13. We'll be right back after this.
The choice is yours. Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card lets you choose from 5% off instantly at the register or special financing on qualifying purchases. That means no forms, no waiting, no rebates. You can choose 5% off instantly with your Sutherland's credit card. Got a big project? Choose special financing. The choice is yours with Sutherland's Friends of the Family Plus Consumer Credit Card. Subject to credit approval. Minimum monthly payment required. See store for details. Only at Sutherland's.
All right, folks, we're back here. Bobcat basketball here in Powell, Wyoming for the Bighorn Basin Classic. Bobcats leading 28-13 over the top of the Glenrock Herders. 2.5 left here in the first half. And Herders take the ball out. Moulton with it. Gets it into Sarvi. Now to Bigford. Bigford at the top. Bobcats going to play a 2-3 zone defense here. Try something different. Glenrock passing around. Coulter Lewis steps into another three, knocks down his second of the quarter. So good play there. Makes it 28-16, 12-point lead for the Bobcats. Delmonico Dukes with it now. A little two-man game between Weber and Bomagen. Potter inside to Bomagen. Shot is up, no good. And Cody going to be fouled. Almost looked like they were going to wait to see if it went in or not before he called the foul. That foul will go against Sarvi. I think that might be his third. Nope, just his second. Brody Welch set to come back in for the Bobcats. He'll come in for Brody Potter. 1:55 left in the opening half. Bobcats lead this one by 12, 28-16. Bomagen set to take it out of bounds for the Bobcats underneath. Oh, around the horn. Dell, as soon as he threw it, knew he shouldn't. Gets it to Coulter Lewis, gets the steal, and then a tough layup there by Coulter Lewis. But 8 points for him in this quarter, playing really well for the Herders. Makes it 28-18. Weber drives in, finger roll layup, shot is up, no good. Moulton comes down with the rebound, and he's looking off to the races. So he gets it to Bigford, through Bigford's hands. He has to save it. Moulton somehow comes away with it. And now spin move, good hands there by Dell. Oh, I'm gonna call it reaching foul, I think, on Dell as he slaps down on the ball. And looks like we're shooting free throws. Oh yeah, because we are over the limit here. And Partridge is set to come back in for the Herders. 1:28 left here. Moulton to the line. First one for him is up and good. So just a 9-point lead now. Cuts it single digits as Glenrock gone on a little bit of a run here. Bridger Pyle check in for Delmonico. So Bridger seeing some of his biggest minutes here so far here. Second one is missed by Moulton. And ball comes up to Weber as he brings it up the court. He's going to drive baseline. Good left-hand shot up there, up and good. So good play there by Weber as he just to draw contact, create a little separation there, and then a left-hand layup up and good. Minute 12 left here, and Brody Welch going to pick up another one. Again, the Bobcats are playing behind the post players, and as that entry pass comes in, they're just trying to reach from behind and knock it away, and they're calling that every time. Not that that's a foul that's going to be called every time, but in this game it is. So with that, the Bobcats are going to have to adjust how they are playing that. That sends Sarvey to the line as Welch picks up his third. First one is up and good for Sarvey. Makes it a 10-point lead again for the Bobcats, 30-20. And Moulton will come out of the game as Humphrey comes back in. Partridge comes in as well. It's like Moulton he's got a little bit of a brace on his calf, so maybe he's feeling some strain from that. Second one is good as well, makes it 21-30. So Glenrock fighting back into this one. And Nolan Collins check back in. Looks like we're gonna get another timeout with 1:04 left. So Bobcats gonna want a quick 30-second timeout. We're gonna do the same. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Stay at the newly renovated Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, proud sponsor of all sports teams, home and away. Experience the perfect blend of comfort and convenience with Hampton's top-notch amenities, including a free hot breakfast, complimentary dinner and drinks Monday through Thursday evenings, a sweet shop for snacks and essentials, a pet-friendly environment and an indoor hot tub pool, and a fitness center to keep up with your workout routine. We've got everything you need for an exceptional stay. Reserve your stay now on our website, Hampton Inn & Suites Riverton, where comfort meets convenience.
All right, and we're back here after the quick timeout. Bobcats ball on the far sideline. 1:04 left, leading by 9, 30-21 over the top of the Glenrock Herders. Glenrock will come out. Looks like they're gonna stay in a 1-3-1 of their own. Gets it to Zach Hasty now. Now to Nolan. Bridger in the corner. Now to Zach at the high post. Good cut there. Zach's shot is up, no good. Gonna get fouled by Partridge, looks like. 51 seconds left. Be fourth team foul on Glenrock. Second one on Partridge. So yeah, he wasn't in foul trouble, but did sit for quite a while. First one for Zach is up and no good. 30-21, Bobcats leading this one, and Ryan Aarons will check in for the first time into this game for Bridger. And looks like Bobcats are going to get themselves kind of set up to run a full court press here the last minute of this first half as well. And Zach's second one is up, rolls around, and is good. Makes it 31-21. Up the sidelines here to Cornella, and Herder's able to break the press very easy. Goes down just for a nice left-hand layup there for Bigford. And Ellis Weber going to bring it up the near sideline here. Like I said, an extended 1-3-1 for the Herders. 32 seconds left in the first half. Bobcats lead this one by 8. And Ellis is going to be content with dribbling off some time here to save it for the final shot of the quarter. It's down to 15 seconds now. And get it to Cody Bomagen at the high post. Spins, kicks it out to Ellis. Ellis thinks about the three. He drives in. Now underhand to Nolan. Now to Cody Bomagen at the top, down to 4 seconds. Now to Ellis Weber. Ellis going to have to drive in. He's going to go up for the shot. Ball's going to get knocked out of his hands. And looks like we're going to get a foul called there as well. Had his hands in his back as he drove in. They're going to call that one on Jackson Cornella. Send Ellis to the line 4-2. 31-23. First one for Ellis is up and good. Makes it 32-23, 0.7 seconds left on the game clock. So Bobcat's gonna get out of the key. There's enough time to catch, turn, and shoot as well. Second one for Ellis is up and good as well. Makes it 33-23. Long shot is up and no good. Hey, look at that, Mike. I got that one. So all the way down for the missed shot. So cameraman's doing his work today. All right, so with that, we are at the end of the first half. Bobcats lead this one by 10, 33-23 over the Glenrock Herders. Both teams definitely given some different looks than what they did in the first showing, so been kind of interesting to see that chess match unfold. With that, we are going into our halftime show, and we will take a break here, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back with Hot Springs Health halftime show right after this. This is Kevin Gerber on 101.7 KDNO and on YouTube channel WyoToday. We'll be right back after this.
Considering physical therapy? Get it done right with Right Rehabilitation. Doctors Ryan and Tess Williams offer outpatient physical therapy for sports injuries, pre- and post-surgical rehabilitation, joint pain, and more for adults and children. Ryan is the only board-certified orthopedic specialist in town, and they always put their patients first. Newly renovated offices at 800 Shoshone Street in Thermopolis include a large gym and private treatment rooms. Call for an appointment today. Right Rehabilitation.
Good news, DUI crashes and deaths are falling in Fremont County.
We're doing better, but even one death on our roads from impaired driving, we take personally.
We started the Fremont County DUI Task Force 2 years ago because we're losing too many friends, family members, and community members to impaired driving.
So we've joined forces to work together to find and stop impaired drivers in Fremont County, wherever they are.
And we're making an impact, but we need your help.
If your summer activities involve alcohol, plan ahead and make good choices.
Drink responsibly, designate a sober driver, or call Safe Ride.
And don't let your friends drive impaired either, even if you have to take their keys and find them a safe ride home.
Let's all look out for each other and keep everybody safe. Remember,
don't risk it. Drive sober.
Here in Wyoming, we live by the spirit of the Wild West.
Now where the sun's a little brighter, where the snows that fall are a trifle wider, where the bonds of home are a wee bit tighter, that's where the West begins.
We're the bank that's with you wherever that spirit, because we're more than a bank in Wyoming. We're Wyoming in a bank. Pinnacle Bank, the way banking should be.
For a place to relax, sip on your favorite specialty lattes or tea, and find the best gifts for any occasion, Storyteller is the place for you. Books brimming with compelling stories, gifts for the kids like Legos and coloring projects, and something for your family and friends like hats, jewelry, or a bag of award-winning Mountain Air roasted jackrabbit java. To learn more, visit StorytellerWyo.com or swing by at 524 Broadway in Thermopolis.
For more than 40 years, Porter's Mountain View Supply has been serving central Wyoming with top brand name spas, stoves, fireplaces, and outdoor grills. With 2 locations in Riverton and Casper Plus financing available for your purchase, Porter's offers expert advice, quality products, and service along with maintenance. Porter's, your local spa, stove, and fireplace provider in Riverton at the corner of Sunset and North Federal.
Don't leave your future up in the air. Always wear a seatbelt and reduce your risk of death of serious injury in a crash by almost 50%. Buckle up, Wyoming.
Take the next step in higher education at Central Wyoming College. Offering 2- and 4-year degree programs in a variety of fields, Central Wyoming College is transforming lives and strengthening communities through learning, leadership, and connection.
Sometimes you need to get offline and go off-road. Let Range rev up your internet so you're always ready for adventure, whether you're exploring online or on the trail. With Range's high-speed internet, you can get your remote work done quickly so you can enjoy more time off the grid. And with no data caps or speed throttling, you can be just as fast online as on 4 wheels. Learn more at range.net and start living your West life today.
All right, folks, we're here for the Hot Springs Health halftime show. Big shout out to all of our sponsors that help us with our pregame, our halftime, postgame, all of that. Again, we'll post-game will be fairly quick today, as we will be transitioning. Cody Powell will be playing each other right after, and there's several radio announcers for that one, so we'll want to get out of their way as quick as possible. So I'll probably keep the post-game as a little bit shorter today. But yeah, Bobcats leading this one 33-23. Really have kind of felt like they're in control after about halfway through the first quarter, as it took a little bit for them to get scoring going, and then once they took a 2-1 lead, and I think it got tied up at 6, and then since then the Bobcats have kind of got a 10-point lead and held on to that for the most part. Since it did get down to 8, I believe, at one point, and then Bobcats extended it, and then free throws there for Ellis at the end of the half to give them the 10-point lead. So 33-23, Bobcats leading in this one. Scoring again, I think leading scorers here are Cody and Brody, each with probably 9 or 10 each in this one, and then again doing a good job rebounding the ball as well. And also kind of seeing some different looks here, different lineups for the Bobcats, maybe to see what else works. Bridger Pyle playing some early minutes here, kind of first time this year that he's gotten into some of the games earlier. So like I said, a lot of times that transitions from having a good weekend on JV, or playing the good JV game this morning, wanting to get him out there and play as well. And so seeing that, and then I know Dell's been fighting a little bit of a hip or something going on, so maybe kind of trying to save him a little bit as well, getting ready for conference play. But again, Cody and Brody still kind of both doing the things that they've been doing well since the Christmas break, and keeping up with their averages. Probably after this weekend, I'll see that go up a little bit again. In the game yesterday, got a number of guys some minutes playing Wind River, so they were able to play some different guys than what they'd been able to do before, so that's always good as well. And so yeah, Bobcats kind of in control of this one right now with 10 minutes, but it'll be interesting to see what adjustments are being made. Glenrock still yet to come out after halftime. We're about 3 minutes from tip-off, so see what maybe adjustments were made. Saw the Bobcats running some different defenses than what they ran a 2-3 zone for a little bit. They did, I think Glenrock scored both times in those possessions, but saw that, and then Glenrock came out too in a 1-3-1, ran a little bit more man. I think they were mostly in an extended 3-2 against us in Rock Springs, and we played them earlier in the season. So again, both teams, when you see a team more than once, you kind of can't just do same old, especially in a game that was as close as theirs was. So we'll see kind of how things transition here after the first half, and see what adjustments are made. And so key to this one will just be like, hey, you're in control of the game, stay in control, but stay focused. Don't lose focus on, it's still just a 10-point lead, and that can go away really, really quick, as the Bobcats saw yesterday, just in the fact that they erased a 14-point deficit and got the lead. So Bobcats should be aware of that and not want to give away anything here either. So keep up the intensity on the defense. With that, we are going to wrap up the Hot Springs Health halftime show. We will go to a commercial break here, get a word from our sponsors, and we'll be back for the second half of Bobcat basketball right after this.
Outdoor space, Thermopolis Hardware has everything you need.
From a kitchen or bath remodel to barbecue grills to name brand tools and sporting goods, the staff at Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile is here to help.
Stop in today and they'll find what you need and get you on your way. Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, your one stop for home improvement, outdoor recreation, and more.
Ace Thermopolis Hardware and Mercantile, a hardware store and a whole lot more.
Shop local,
be local,
go Bobcats.
Hot Springs Pharmacy is proud to support Bobcat sports. We are a locally owned community pharmacy that opened in 1987. We offer prescription refills, multi-dose packaging, immunizations, Medicare de-enrollment, delivery, and veterinary medicine at an affordable price. Our expertly trained and friendly staff are here to serve you. Visit us today to experience the Hot Springs Pharmacy difference.
Go Bobcats!
Exploding at 200 miles per hour. Airbags pack a punch. Until age 13, stay buckled up in the back seat. Buckle up, Wyoming. It's the law.
A proud sponsor of this broadcast is Bailey Enterprises. For over 50 years, Bailey has become the name you can trust. With Pit Stop Travel Centers, you can fuel up and stock up on trip snacks at locations all over Fremont County. You can also put your trust in Bailey Tire and Auto for service to keep handy for those times when your luck runs out on the road. Refresh at the Speedway Cafe with a dine-in meal or a round of carry-out with a variety of specials to keep you going. Go with Bailey.
All right, and here we are ready for the start of the second half. Glenrock Herders will start with the ball. Bobcats starters for the second half, same as the start of the ball game. Weber, Dukes, Hasty, Potter, and Bomagen. Same starters for Glenrock as well. Moulton now with the ball for the Herders. So good to see him back in as he did come off limping a little bit. And good give and go there between Moulton and Sarvey. Gives a bucket early for the Herders, makes it 33-25. Ellis Weber now with it. Man-to-man defense from Glenrock. Potter now with it. He's going to make a spin move baseline. Then goes up hard. Shot is up, no good. Good defense there by Glenrock, and rebound comes to Moulton. Moulton now will bring the ball up for the Herders. Bobcats going to go to their man-to-man defense. Looks like they're kind of back in the inside of the lane there, the Bobcats were. I apologize, they're in a 2-3 zone. Shot is up and good, knocks down a 3, so just like that, 10-point lead gets knocked down to 5. I'll have to look again here what defense the Bobcats were in right there. Said all 3 guys in the middle of the lane, and Brody Potter's shot is up, no good, so 0 for 2 there for Bobcats on their possessions, and both possessions scoring for the Herders. So Moulton again with it. And Bobcats, are in a man-to-man defense. But they're just sagging way off, kind of packing the lane here anytime Moulton wants to drive into the lane. Partridge now with the ball to Bigford. Now over to Cornella. He got himself kind of stuck in the baseline there, but gets it out to Sarvey. Sarvey now going to drive, give it, hand off to Bigford. Bigford drive in to the left-hand side, and then Zach just comes over and steals it away from him. Zach now gets it up ahead to Dell. Dell's shot is up and good, so Bobcats get a bucket. Again, defense leads to offense for these Bobcats more times than not. And Cornella now with it at the top of the key. He's going to spin move. Good to step in. Shot is up and good. Help defense was late getting over to him. Makes it 35-30 now. 5:52 left here. Ellis Weber now with the ball. Bring it up. Moulton just putting a little pressure on him just to try to make it harder to get the ball in. Now to Potter. Potter now with the ball. He's going to drive in and see if we get... Oh, okay, we're going to get defensive. Wasn't sure. It looked like she was pointing at Potter, so I didn't know if we were getting an offensive foul. And let's see. Nolan Collins is going to come in for Zach Hasty. 5:38 left in the third quarter. Bobcats lead is 5 now, 35-30. A little confusion here on where they're calling the foul. Looked like, I thought they were calling it on one. They're just asking, I think, to make sure. And that'll be his third, so Humphrey will come in for Moulton, since he picked up his third early there. And all right, we've got things situated now. Weber to take it out. He'll pass it into Potter. Potter gonna drive in, kick out to Nolan. Nolan drive in, who came in for Zach. Potter now, had a mismatch there. Could have taken it in, but Cody Bomagen goes in. His shot's up, no good. Nolan Collins comes in for the rebound. And now we're gonna get a blocking foul. It's gonna go against Cornella. So both teams kind of playing more aggressive than the refs are wanting them to. So that one will go against Jackson Cornella, and that'll be his third. So that will bring Coulter Lewis in. Oh, apologize. He'll come in for Sarvey. And then looks like we'll sub in Brady Donna. He'll come in for Jackson Cornella. All right, so Cody Bomagen now take it out. 5:21 left here in the third quarter. Bobcats lead is 35-30 over the Herders. Get it over to Cody. Cody steps into the 3-3 is up, no good. Rebound, Humphrey. And he'll bring it up for the Herders. Good backup little point guard here for the Herders. Donna now with the ball. Over to Lewis. Lewis into way too strong for Bigford. Rebound comes Nolan Collins, and Alice Weber will bring it up for the Bobcats. Gets it into Potter. Potter cross court to Dell. Dell steps into the 3-3 is up and off the rim, goes over the back of the backboard and out of bounds off the Bobcats. Zach Hasty now will come in for Delmonico. Maybe Dell knew he had a sub coming in, so he wanted to get a shot off. 35-30. Bobcats leading this one, 4:42 left in the third quarter. Humphrey will walk it up for the Herders. Hand off to Bigford. Oh, I'm not sure where that pass is going to, but Potter ends up getting the steal up ahead to Bomagen, and Bomagen throws one down. So again, Bobcats just getting more and more confident and just on the run and throwing them down. And you just see that confidence over the last year or so. Bigford now with the ball. He's going to drive to the middle lane. His shot's going to go up, and he's going to be fouled by Zach. We'll say that seems like there's, more touch-like fouls than what either team wants, but I will say they are calling it very fair both ways. So Sarvi will come in for Partridge. And Bigford will take it out for Glenrock. Pass it into Donna. Donna's high off the glass, up and good. A lost shot there, using it off the glass. Tim Duncan would have been proud. And Zach Hasty will bring it up for the Bobcats. He'll get it to Potter. Potter inside to Bomagen. Bomagen, strong move there and not able to connect either, but saved there by Donna. And Potter steps back for the 3, no good. Weber was able to get it out there to him, and then shot's no good. And Humphrey comes down with another rebound as well. Up to Bigford. Bigford crossover here. Good defense there by Alice Weber. And drive in, layup up, no good. Oh, boxed out there, but no one from Thermop able to go get it. And Donna got his own rebound a couple times, missed the shot, and ball's gonna go out of bounds off of Lewis as Zach and Lewis are running it down. 3:17 left here in the third quarter. Bobcats lead still just 5, 37-32 over the top of the Herders. Ellis will bring it up for the Bobcats. Drive in left-handed, drive in the middle lane, shot is up. Oh, no good. Bobcats again just struggling to get connect on anything. And then, Ellis trying to hustle play, goes for the steal and then tries to dive, goes at the foot of Humphrey there. So it'll be his second, team second. 3:02 left here in the third quarter. Bobcats still lead 37-32. Donna now with the ball. Humphrey steps into the 3. Shot is up, no good. And he's going to be fouled on the 3-point shot. So, man, the number of times we've seen that this weekend has been pretty amazing, fouling on that. That shot goes against Cody Bomagen. That'll be his second. So that'll send Humphrey to the line for 3. First one is short. 2:53 left here in the third quarter. Bobcats 37-32. This one can get cut down now to a single possession. These two made if he makes them. Second one is good. Fouled on the 3-pointer, so had 3 free throws. Missed the first, made the second. Chance here at a third one. And third one is up and good as well. Makes it 37-34. Bobcats lead just 3 here. And Weber now with the ball. Inside to Bomagen. Bomagen spin baseline, and we're going to get another. Looks like we got a hand check foul called there as well. So again, like I said, I don't think either team liking the way it's being called, but it is being called very fair. Both being called for those hand checks. I think they're just have hands down in the middle of their back, pushing on them. That'll bring Silas Lee into the game for Coulter Lewis. That foul was on Bigford, just his first. Zach Hasty with it, passes it up to the top of the key to Ellis. Ellis now pass over to Zach. Zach, deep three, shot is up, long, no good. Potter reaches over the top to get it, and Donna will run down the long rebound, and then he's going to drive in. Tough left-handed shot up, no good. Zach Hasty comes down with the rebound. Now Zach's going to pass up ahead to Potter. Potter over to Nolan Collins. Shot is up and good for Nolan. Good shot there by Nolan. So good hustle play there by the Bobcats. Get a timeout here. And Bobcats taking a minute before they got a score in, and then took their signature timeout right after a bucket. We'll be right back after this.
Drive up, walk up, we couldn't decide, so the good news is you can. Enjoy a delicious meal or scrumptious ice cream treat in your car or at one of our tables. Play miniature golf while you wait or after you eat. Sip comforting fresh brewed coffee to start your day or recharge your afternoon. Quality food, friendly service, relaxed atmosphere. It's all waiting for you at Dairyland in Thermopolis. Follow Dairyland and Hot City Coffee on Facebook for daily specials and hours of operation. Dairyland is a proud supporter of Bobcat sports. Go Bobcats!
All right, and we're back here after the timeout. 2:21 left here in the third quarter. Bobcats choosing the full court press here. And ball gets knocked up into the air, but Herter's able to, oh man, Herter's able to break the press. And then as Donna went up for a shot, Cody just kind of could have just grabbed it out of the air, knocked it into Delmonico's hands, goes off his, out of bounds, stays with the Herters. Donna set to take it out of bounds, pass inside, kind of got the Bobcats falling asleep there. Good shot and bucket makes it 39-36, 3-point lead only for the Bobcats. So 10-point lead went away there in that here in the third quarter. Now going to get a foul on Humphrey. Like I said, both ends of the quarter being called very, very evenly. No hand check fouls allowed in this ball game for sure. Delmonico Duke set to take it out for Bobcats. Get it to Bomagen. Bomagen going to bring it up the far side. Has Silas Lee on him. He's going to drive in, cut through, and going to get another foul there. That one's going to go against Silas. That'll be, I think that'll be team's fifth, which will send Cody to the line. Yep, and that was Silas's first. So Bomagen to the line for 2. Again, new rule change that came into play last year. 5 fouls and a quarter lead to 2 free throws, no longer having one-on-one opportunities. First one is up and good. Has sped up the game for sure, not having the one-on-one opportunities. We're used to it was at 7 fouls in the half, led to one-on-one opportunities until 10 team fouls, and then that led to 2. So second one is good as well. So I like the rule change, does speed up the game. And then looks like we have some subs. I thought we got another timeout. 41-36, 154 left here in this third quarter. And Bobcat's going to stay in that press. Oh, try to throw it deep. Delmonico Duke steals it. He's going to bring it up fast. He's going to drive all the way to the hoop, up and good. Makes it 43-36. So press proving to be effective here so far. Hard pass there from Moulton, and Potter steals it. And then Cody goes in. He's a tough shot. His shot rolls in and is good as well. And again, now we get a timeout here from Glenrock because they're not able to break the press. And again, I can't stress it enough of how often the Bobcats able to score off of their defense. It just leads to their runs every single time. It's 45-36, but Bobcats, once their intensity on defense picks up and they get a number of steals and they get a couple transition buckets, it just like their whole game changes, and you just see that time in and time out each game. That's how they seem to play. So I'm sure Herter's now trying to draw up something here to see if they can break that press. Best way usually to break a press, you want to get the ball to the middle. Whichever side the ball comes from, you want to just turn and look at the opposite side, because usually the defenses all come over to the ball side. So if you can find somebody running up the backside or opposite of the ball, you usually can find somebody there. Easier said than done sometimes. Bobcats defense can fly around a little bit. You have guys that can cover a lot of ground between Dell and Brody, for sure. Looks like a little bit of a different press here, like a diamond one here with Bomagen up front. Deep pass now to Bigford. Bigford passes over to Lewis, and shot is up and good. Or you do that, just throw one real deep. Somebody open. Potter not recognizing someone deeper than him. Bomagen with the ball now for Bobcats, minute 20 left. Now to Zach Hasty. Hasty getting a screen from Potter, now inside to Bomagen. Bomagen keeps the ball up high, not able to make it. Gets his rebound and then misses again. Man, just shots that he's been making all year here, not that time. And then Nolan Collins is gonna get a foul, reach-in foul there as Moulton tried to dribble between Collins and Bomagen. That'll be just his first. A minute 3 left here, 4th team foul. Herders will take it out. Humphrey to Moulton. 1:02 left now in this 3rd quarter. Bobcats lead 7. Got down as low as to a 2-point lead at one point. Moulton out to Bigford. Bigford head fake. He's gonna drive in, gonna get a foul. Gonna get a foul called on Delmonico. He jumped into Bigford, kind of fell for that shot fake. That'll send him to the line now for 2. Bigford to the line. 49 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. First one is up and no good. Keeps the score the same, 45-38. Bobcats over the top of the Herders by 7. Ellis Weber comes back into the game for for Delmonico. Nolan will stay in. And let's see here. Bigford now to the line for his second. Second free throw is up and no good as well. Bomagen comes down with it, gets it to Weber. Weber will walk it up for the Bobcats. Bobcats setting up their offense. Man-to-man defense here from Glenrock. Ellis Weber gonna drive in, hesitation, then goes back in. Has Sarvey on him, gets it to Potter. Oh, ball gets knocked away by Humphrey. Underhand to Zach. Zach Hasty's shot is up, no good. And Moulton comes down with the rebound. And crossover dribble there at the top of the key. Tries a spin move, head fake, goes up, shoots into Zach Hasty's hand. Zach gets the block and the steal. And now up and under for Nolan Collins, and good 2 buckets here for Nolan Collins in this quarter to extend the lead, 47-38, 3 seconds left. Drive in and block shot by Brody Potter. Huge block on Humphrey as he drove in, tried to scoop shot it up at the end of the quarter, and Brody just sending it. So 0.4 seconds left, still enough time to catch and shoot. And a little tip shot there, up, no good. Good play there, though, to get a good look at it from Sarvey, no good. So that Bobcats extend the lead there right at the end of the quarter, makes it 47-38. Bobcats leading in this one. We'll be back for the 4th and final quarter right after this.
I'm Travis Winger. I'm a financial advisor with Edward Jones. You know, I pride myself on helping people with financial planning, achieving whatever goals are most important to them. The most valuable thing you have when it comes to planning for your future is time. The sooner you start and the more detailed your plan is, the better chance of success you have. First-timers are my favorite people to work with because they're hungry to learn, and coming to see me doesn't cost anything. I don't charge for appointments, I don't charge for anything. Come in, talk to me, and all you'll leave with is a little bit more knowledge than you came in with.
Edward Jones financial advisor Travis Winger, 316 North 6th Street, Thermopolis.
All right, folks, and we're back here getting ready for the 4th and final quarter. In this one, 10-point lead at half for the Bobcats, got down to as low as a 2-point lead, and now they've extended it back up to a 9-point lead. So Bobcats leading this one 47-38. Both teams kind of going through little slumps there of not being able to get some buckets going. And again, just some different lineups for the Bobcats here that they hadn't seen. So maybe just changing up a little bit there too, just to see what will work. So Nolan Collins will take it out for the Bobcats, get it to Ellis. Ellis now is going to bring it up, has Humphrey guarding him. And Ellis will drive in, give it to Brody Potter, high post, backdoor cut from Cody. Cody not able to hang on to it, but man, great pass again. Brody Potter doing a great job this year with his passes, and those baseline passes have been really good. Cody usually sure-handed, able to catch it. Gets it to Bigford up the sideline here. Again, Bobcats running a press. And Sarvey has it. Bigford steps into the 3. Shot is up, no good. Those are shots that he was knocking down yesterday for sure. Bomagen comes down with the rebound, gets it into point guard Weber's hands. Now to Nolan Collins, 2-man game between Nolan and Brody. Now to Cody. Cody Bomagen gonna drive in, and good block there by Moulton as he comes from behind, knocks it off his hands, goes out of bounds off the Herders. Brody Welch now set to come in for the Bobcats. He'll come in for Nolan Collins. Run a little bit of a bigger crew here again. 3 bigs in with Brody, and Cody. Brody Welch, Brody Potter, and Cody Bomagen. 7:28 left here in the 4th and final quarter. Bobcats leading 47-38. Brody Welch with it to Potter, looking to get it to Cody in the corner. Now into Brody Welch. Brody Welch turns, shot is up, no good. Contact there, but no foul. The shot's a little too strong, expecting more contact. Steal there as Humphrey tried to get it down low. Zach Hasty comes away with it. Now he's going to drive in. He cuts through the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound, Sarvey. It's a more chaotic pace here to this quarter. For sure, ball goes through Humphrey's hands, goes out of bounds as Cornella tried to find him. A minute gone by here in the 4th quarter. Still scoreless for either team in this quarter. 47-38, Bobcats still lead this one. Cody set to take it out of bounds, gets it to Weber. Weber loves to just dribble in front of whoever's trying to come up behind him. He's going to drive coast to coast. Shot is up and good, and gets an and one opportunity. Big shot there. Anytime you see someone trying to chase Weber down from behind when he's dribbling the ball, you'll just watch. He's so used to it. He just likes to cut in front of him and keeps him on his hip. And then that one, it just led him all the way down the middle of the lane, gets an and one opportunity, makes it 49-38. And, I can't connect on the and one, but Zach Hasty gets a rebound. He'll kick it out to Potter. Potter steps into the 3. 3 is up, no good. Rebound, Jackson Cornella. And he'll pass it up ahead to Humphrey. And ball almost goes over and back, but Moulton able to run it down. Moulton looks to fake it into Sarvey. Over to Cornella, now to Bigford. Bigford inside to Sarvey. Good baseline cut there by Cornella, just missed him. And ball go out of bounds off of Hasty as he knocks it out of Bigford's hands. And Nolan Collins now will come back in for Brody Welch. So again, after some minutes for Bridger in that first half, haven't seen him here in the second half. Again, I don't know what availability he has either. Sarvey now with the ball. He'll pass it to Cornella at the top of the key. Shot is up and good as Cornella knocks down the 3. Makes it 49-41. 6:15. Probably heard an emphatic cheer from Grandma on that one, Terry. And Ellis Weber drives to the corner, gets it out to Potter, now to Bomagen. Bomagen over to Hasty. Hasty drives to the top of the key, now back up to Potter. Potter gonna drive through the middle lane. Left-hand shot is up, no good. Potter looking for a call there, doesn't get it. Cornella trying to throw it up over the top. Hasty will get his hands on it, knock it out of bounds. 5:49 left here in this 4th quarter, 49-41. Bobcats still leading this one by 8. Moulton now with the ball. Nolan on him to Cornella. Back up to Moulton. Over to Humphrey. Humphrey looking for a screen. Good jab step there by Humphrey. He jumps, shot is up and good. Good shot there by Humphrey. Played really good this second half. Knocked down some big shots. Actually, the whole game, I guess he had some big shots in the second quarter. Ellis Weber now with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bobcats into Nolan. Nolan passes down a low post to Potter. Potter back out to Cody. Cody 3 up and good. Cody, that inside out game for Cody and Brody is really good. That's when Cody definitely seems to knock those 3s down, when it's inside a low post and then kicks out to him. And it's hard for anybody to put a hand in his face because he's so tall. Drive in by Moulton, kicks out to Cornella. Cornella drives in. Step through over to Sarvey. Sarvey's little short corner pass is up and good. Or shot, apologize. 52-47, Bobcats up by 7, 4:45 left. Hasty now with it, gets it to Nolan. Nolan looking for a 2-man game between him and, good play there by Potter again, trying to get it into Bomagen. Looks like Bomagen will get fouled as he's going up for the shot. 4:33 left here. Looks like Jordan Garrison set to check in for the Bobcats. And Delmonico Dukes as well. 52-45. Bomagen to the line for 2. That'll be 4 fouls on Jackson Cornella. And first one up, rolls around no good for Bomagen. So Brody Potter and Alice Weber will come out. So you got Delmonico. So right now lineup, a little bit smaller lineup here. You have Nolan Collins, Jordan Garrison, Cody Bomagen, Zach Hasty, and Delmonico Dukes in the ball game. 4:33 left here. Second one is up and good for Bomagen. Makes it 53-45. Again, wanting to put in a press. Dell up high to try to steal that ball. Ends up in Sarvy's hands. Ball then goes off at Jackson Cornella and goes out of bounds. Off the Herders will stay with the Bobcats. We'll go back to the Bobcats. Now Brody Potter in. So looks like we're gonna run a little offense, defense these last 4.5 minutes. In that press, I feel like Potter's ran that backside really well. Zach Hasty now with it. He'll pass it up to Garrison. Garrison into Cody. Cody goes baseline, shot is up and good. So went confidently, just immediately caught the ball and made a move. Again, very effective. Cornella now to Moulton. Moulton gonna bring it up against the press against the Bobcats. Jordan and Zach right there almost get the steal to Sarvy. Now to Bigford in the corner. Shot is up and good as he knocks a 3 down. Makes it 55-48. Bobcats still in that 7-point lead. So unlike the last game where in the fourth quarter, Bobcats just went on a tear and just extended the lead and just dominated. The fourth quarter is going to be a little bit more of a battle this time. 3:45 left in the fourth quarter. Dell, good head fake there, drives in, and then on a tough shot, he was really not in a position to get a good shot off, and Jackson Cornell is going to pick up his 5th. So good play there, but they're going to call that foul on him. And that'll send Dell to the line. So coach and ref having a little chat here. Not sure what we're waiting on to get some shots going. Okay, and then because Jackson picked up his 5th, that'll be Coulter Lewis will come in for him, number 22. 3:40 left here in the ball game. Bobcats lead this one 55-48. Dell with a chance to extend this one, extend the lead. And shot is up and no good. 21 points for Bomagen in the ball game. 7 for Dukes and 10 for Potter. Alice Weber with 6 points of his own as well. Dell missed the first. Second one here is up and good as well. So makes that 56-48, 8-point lead. Bobcats going to extend into a press here. Force them into some tough passes. Gets it to Sarvy in the middle. Opposite over to Humphrey. Humphrey to the corner. Shot is up, no good for Lewis. And Bomagen comes away with the rebound. Gets through a trap. He's going to pass it up ahead to Potter. Potter, good patience there. Gets it back to Bomagen. Bomagen going to drive in. Spin move. Shot is up and good as he knocks another one down. Makes it 58-48. Bobcats back to their 10-point lead. Now to Humphrey. Humphrey, tough left-handed pass there, but Bigford able to run it down. Now to Moulton, and looks like we're going to get a timeout. Herders. So 3:02 left here in the ballgame. 10-point lead for the Bobcats, 58-48. Going to take a quick break. We'll be right back after this.
When you think about wellness, do you think about long walks, nutrition, having a personal trainer? No matter what your idea of wellness looks like, you can find yourself at Gotchi Gym. Their 1,900 square foot facility makes them one of the largest gyms open to the public in Wyoming. Be the best version of yourself with state-of-the-art equipment from senior to strongman. Take advantage of having a bistro on site as well as a certified NASM personal trainer. Take the first step in reaching your goals. Gotchi Gym. Gotchi Rehabilitation is always looking for new team members. See more at gotchi.org.
Indulge in a mouth-watering meal at the One-Eyed Buffalo in Thermopolis. Whether you're craving a juicy burger, a tender steak, or something from the sea, we've got something to excite every palate. Savor our craft beers, brewed right on site, and enjoy our signature cocktails. Don't forget to pick up a souvenir to add to your collection. Come in, catch all the games, and soak in the atmosphere. You'll only find this unique experience at the One-Eyed Buffalo, located at 535 Broadway in Thermopolis. Open daily at 11 a.m. Proud supporters of Thermopolis High School sports.
All right, and we're back here, 58-48. Bobcats lead this one by 10 with 3 minutes left after the timeout. Bobcats extending some pressure here. Have Jordan Garrison, Ellis Weber, Brody Potter, Del Dukes, and Brody Welch in right now. Humphrey with the ball to Sarvey, back to Humphrey. Him trying to dribble through some pressure. Oh, gonna get a 10-second call there right as they were about to get it across the line, so unable to get it across the line. Coach Humphrey there saying, man, that was a fast 10 seconds. It's kind of going, how was that 10 seconds? And now offensive crew comes back in, so now we got Bomagen, Hasty, and Pyle in. So Bridger Pyle in again with the last 2:45 left in the ball game. Kick over to Welch, now to Hasty. Hasty drives in, pull-up shot up, no good. Potter tries to get the rebound, not able to get it, but it gets into Hasty. Hasty out to Bomagen. Bomagen too strong with the ball. And rebound to Sarvey. He'll get it into Moulton's hand. Moulton will bring it up the far side. Now into Lewis's hand. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Hasty. And now Hasty going to drive all the way in. No one really stops him. Finally comes over. Hands off to Potter. Potter with a bucket for 2. Makes a 60-48, 12-point lead now for the Bobcats. And Moulton now drive in, kick out to Humphrey. Humphrey back out to Moulton. And then Moulton drives through. He's going to kick up. Gets a head fake and then a good block there by Brody Potter. And Bomagen comes away with the ball. And now Bomagen will bring it up for the Bobcats. Over to Potter. Potter fakes a 3 into Welch, and then going to get a foul called on the arm there. See if they wasn't on the shot. I don't think it'll be called on the ground. Brody Welch gets fouled there. That'll be the 4th on Moulton. 60-48, Bobcats 12-point lead in this one, 1:41 left. And let's see, Hasty will take it out of bounds for the Bobcats. To Bridger. Cross court over to Zach. Zach steps into the 3. 3 is up and no good. Rebound, Humphrey. Humphrey up ahead to Moulton. Moulton tries to Euro step through, hand off to Sarvey. Sarvey comes away with the ball and makes a basket, 60-50. Bomagen to Welch, now up to Hasty. Hasty over to Bridger. Bridger steps into the 3. 3 is up, no good. Rebound, Sarvey. Now to Moulton. Moulton will bring it up. Kick out to Coulter Lewis. Shot is up, no good. And ball's going to go out of bounds off the Bobcats. And looks like Nolan and Weber will check back into the ball game for Bridger and Brody Welch. 1:16 left here in the ball game. Sarvey was looking for the lob pass. Kick out to Bigford. Bigford jab step, drive in, right hand layup up and good. Make it an 8-point game here. Minute 10 left. And with that timeout, we're going to take one last quick break here before the end of the ball game. We'll be right back after this.
Energy Cooperative. What does that mean for you as a Rural Electric Association member? It all comes down to 7 principles: open membership, one voice, one vote, member benefits, independence, education, cooperation, and community. To understand how it all works, we're headed back in time. In 1879, electricity was in major cities, but rural areas were out of luck. In 1935, President FDR made it possible for companies to build power lines to unserved areas. By the time we hit 1941, some 400 electric co-ops had been organized to serve rural America, just like High Plains Power. For more information, visit highplainspower.org.
When you choose your bank, it makes sense to bank with your neighbors, your friends at Central Bank and Trust.
We're the parents cheering next to you at the games.
We're the volunteers working with you at local events.
We are the friendly faces who greet you by name.
For your personal and business needs, loan, saving, checkings, or tools for running your business and financing your dreams, choose a bank that truly understands you.
Central Bank and Trust, across from the post office in Thermopolis.
Go Bobcats! Member of FDIC and an equal housing lender. NMLS number 420276.
All right, and we're back here for the last minute 10 of this ball game. Bobcats 8-point lead, 62-52 in this one. Cody Bomagen with it. Gets it to Ellis Weber, extended press here from Glenrock. Ellis now over to Cody. Cody up ahead to Zach. Zach gonna drive in and just no defense comes over. So easy bucket for him. Makes it 62-52. Humphrey with the ball now. After a little 4-point run there for the Herders, for them to just kind of back off and let him score, then that foul is going to go against Zach. That'll be his second, team's first of this quarter. Wow. So 51 seconds left, 10-point lead here for the Bobcats. Moulton now with the ball. He'll get it to Humphrey. Bobcats just staying in a man-to-man. And they just switch off at the top of the key. Moulton, tough shot, drives in. Shot is up, no good. Potter comes down with it, and he's going to get fouled. Moulton's going to get his fifth. It's kind of one of those, I'm just ready to be done. So he'll get his fifth foul, and that'll send Potter to the line. Potter looking ahead, trying to get, I think he was trying to get Cody the ball so Cody could get one last emphatic dunk at the end of this game. But with 40 seconds left, Bobcats going to come away with a win here. 10-point lead for him in this one. Brody a chance to extend that. 62-52. And again, Cody Bomagen having another great game, 23 points in this one. After this weekend, he'll extend his, or definitely improve upon his average, as he's scored really well. The average obviously taking in the first few games where he did struggle in the Flaming Gorge tournament. And second one is good, and we're going to get a number of subs in here for the Bobcats for the last 40 seconds. Of course, we're going to have Ryan Aarons, Jordan Garrison, Bridger Pyle, Brody Welch, all will come in, and along with Cole Keller, number 15. So 40 seconds left. Bobcats going to stay in a little bit of a full court pressure here, not much. Humphrey to Bigford. Bigford will bring it up on the far side. 35 seconds left. No real sense of urgency here from the Herders. Humphrey going to drive in, kick out to Donna. Donna's three is up and no good. Air ball and rebound, Ryan Aarons. Ryan Aarons trying not to get it tied up. Good job there. Gets it to Bridger. Bridger stands as an extended. Bridger going to dribble now through some pressure. And looks like we're going to get, 10-second violation there as Bridger finally took off. And so with 11 and a half seconds left, ball game's just about over with here. Probably be final possession here. And the other post game here, shot is up and no good for Humphrey. 5 seconds left here. Jordan Garrison with it, have Donna on him. And Jordan's going to just bring it up, get it across the time zone, and that is the end of it. I'm going to wrap up here real quick while we're online. Again, big thanks to our sponsors that make this all possible. But we're going to cut our post game a little bit short here just so the Cody and Powell radio stations can have enough space and room to get their stuff going as well. So we'll wrap up here real quick. And good game there for the Bobcats as they wrap it up 64-52. And not quite as an exciting game, this one, as the first one between these two. Bobcats kind of in control about halfway through the first quarter, never really gave that up. Glenrock gave it a good run there in the third quarter to get it down to single digits again, just to a single possession, and then Bobcats kind of put it on again and went. So another great game for the Bobcats. So a big win for them again. And next week we will be in Shoshone on Friday for both the boys and girls basketball teams. And then, yes, folks, that is true. We have a home gym. We actually get to see the inside of it, and it'll only take us until January 25th to get to see it for the boys basketball team, but we are there for the boys and girls against Grable. So conference play starts next week for the Bobcats, and we will see you there. If not, we will be right here on 101.7 KDNO and also on the YouTube channel WyoToday. If you haven't, subscribe and like and get notifications, ring that bell, and then we can you'll find out anytime we're on ready for the game. So with that, appreciate you taking some time with us this morning on a Saturday and cold and brisk day. If you're out and about on the roads, please be careful. And if you were smart and just stayed home for the weekend and enjoying the warmth of your home, good for you. With that, we will see you next weekend in Shoshone and at home. Go Bobcats, and God bless.
They say to wear your passion on your sleeve, and WyoTees makes it possible. Whether you're looking to stand out with custom t-shirts or wear top quality brands like Carhartt, Red Wing, and CC Beanie, WyoTees has them. WyoTees of Thermopolis offers personalized printing and embroidery services to bring your vision to life. Show off your pride with official University of Wyoming gear for the whole family. Female, veteran-owned, and dedicated to quality, WyoTees is your go-to for all things apparel. WyoTees. Express yourself.
And we interrupt you with breaking news live from the Pepsi Wild Cherry aisle. Carol, can you hear us?
Steve, I've never seen anything like this. The bold, refreshing, and bursting with cherry deliciousness of Pepsi Wild Cherry is, well, let's just say everyone is getting wild.
Getting wild?
That's right, Steve. There's dancing, binge-watching, and is that a slip and slide? They're really putting the wild in Pepsi Wild Cherry. And this on-the-scene reporter can't wait to